Luphisra here. Back to play more of Secret Files 2, Puritas Cordis. We just lost our friend, our buddy David. Poor David. Like, he tried to save our life, even though we still got caught in the end. Sad. But now we're playing as Max. So we're just gonna take some items.
Have to?
And try to get out of this jail cell. Half-eaten apple. Anything else?
I can't see any weak spots, no matter how closely I look. The bars are too close together. No way I can squeeze through there.
Too bad you're not Superman with super strength. I can take the straw too.
The smell might be an effective weapon.
Oh.
But I somehow think I'd be the first to pass out, so I'll just leave it there.
Fine.
This looks extremely solid.
Is it locked?
It might be stainless steel, but it's pretty effective all the same.
Can't get the trash picker? Oh.
I don't have extendable arms.
Hit it down so I can take it.
If I manage to hit the trash picker and it falls in the right direction.
Just hit the bottom and then it will fall, and then I think you could reach it that way. It's... Yeah, see?
Great, it worked.
Okay, open the stove.
I need to pull the door off its hinges and...
I get a metal lid of some sort.
Done. Right. All it takes now is opportunity, a firm whack, and fast legs.
Oh, so now we wait.
Follow me. Pat Shelton wants to see you.
Uh-oh. Tackling two people with my stove door is out of the question. I should wait for a better opportunity.
Yeah, just follow first. You'll have many opportunities to stop them. You're gonna meet with your ex-girlfriend.
I am so glad you could make it. There is something I would like to show you.
Your dead body?
Max!
Yes, Nina Kalenkov and Max Gruber. I would love to leave you to properly celebrate your reunion, but we haven't got the time, I'm afraid. The reason for our little gathering is quite simple.
See, why do they have guns and Max and Nina don't? See, this is why they need to learn and be smart.
It's a coincidence that while in two completely different...
You know, they need to get weapons of their own, then they won't be threatened, right?
...in the very same matter. How can you expect anyone to believe...
Nina was going on a fucking vacation! And Max was just gonna be there to photograph Sam.
And your collaboration with David Correll of the Church Intelligence Service is certainly...
You're thinking too highly of like Nina and Max. It really is a coincidence.
You must know more than you have told me. A lot more. And yet, I'm sure you do not know everything. So let us make a deal. I will now show you what you want to know.
This guy is just so full of himself. I just want to punch him. I swear.
Try to shake.
When these guns, when you get an electric buzzer. Hey, you want to shake my hand first before you shoot me? Well, that only works for Judge Stobart.
Hiding
it's the Judge Stobart charm.
Of technology and progress.
Nina is not Stobart. That won't work.
Day by day.
And she doesn't have a buzzer.
160 children starve to death every hour. Millions of people slave away in horrible, degrading circumstances.
And what the fuck are you doing? You're murdering people. You really think you're better than them? Fuck you. You're deluded fucking ass.
Are melting. The ozone hole is growing. The climactic catastrophe.
Yeah, and you're not helping. You're contributing with like volcano eruptions and all that disasters. You fucking bullshit.
Powers at our command. Today alone, another 100.
Like, fuck you, Pet Shelton.
I know, it's terrible. So, can you make this world a better place?
Yeah, to emulate the Stobart charm. Yeah, Stobart's unique.
Two great...
That's why he's Stobart. And thank you for the welcome back,
Brought to light.
all of you, actually.
Today things are different.
Zandona was not a great prophet.
Zandona never had any visions.
He set the fire himself. He's a fucking sick psycho, like you.
Destroy? How blind you are!
He killed a fucking village of people, innocent people,
that is
who
responsible
did nothing wrong.
for destruction in our world.
You're a fucking sick asshole is what you are.
This is La Palma, one of the Canary Islands, a paradise for sun-loving tourists. For us, the island holds quite another fascination, the Cumbre Vieja volcano. The brittle western
You see, really, with the amount of money that they have, that they can build all these bombs and stuff that destroy and cause all these natural disasters,
bombs in carefully calculated spots.
they could have used that money to help people, save the kids that he was talking about that was starving,
That it will
right?
evaporate instantaneously.
But no, they want to use this money to destroy the world and kill thousands, if not millions of people.
To shatter the volcano's
And then they're claiming like, "Oh, I'm so good. I'm helping. God's word." But fuck you and your deluded psycho ass.
eye will charge across the Atlantic with the speed of an airplane. The tsunami will sweep across the east coast of the United States. New York will disappear in an apocalyptic flood, taking with it the self-proclaimed rulers of the world who are currently squabbling in blind incompetence at the UN headquarters. The resulting vacuum of power will be filled by our followers, some of whom have been biding their time in key positions for decades. They will take
And I will have to say this:
humankind to a new golden
it's probably not going to happen with what they were planning. But you really think that because the United States, like New York, fell,
I guess you won't be leading them anyway.
the leaders of other countries of the world are just gonna die?
It's about saving the world.
By
There are
leaving millions
hundreds of
people to drown?
thousands of
How would
countries
that
around the
save-
world.
I am saving them from their own destructiveness. They would kill each other anyway, soon.
So can I kill you first,
But in that case,
since you're gonna die anyways?
a million people would die, but the basis for our existence on this planet would be permanently destroyed.
You are fucking crazy.
Power in this
Okay, like
leading us to
honestly, fucking sick.
day. But now
I can never understand people like that, I swear.
seizing this evil by the root and wiping it out once
You are the evil of the root.
without its rulers, human
Or the root of the evil in this case.
as a flock of sheep without a shepherd. They will turn
That's still about the sewer jack. Yeah.
Puritas Cordis, for we are the
I love George and his sewer adventures.
and who know how to
His
avert
trusty sewer opener handle thing.
Nobody suspects that Puritas Cordis caused those
Just the
disasters.
presidents of the country. Vice President Shirley will take over. Yeah, exactly. They're vice presidents. They're ministers.
the shepherd.
You know, and there are countries around the world that's powerful that's not part of the UN.
We will welcome them
You really think that those people are just gonna let you destroy the world?
led by our supporters, chosen from among the wisest of the wise,
They are sick.
of the devout.
And what will your role be in that state?
Mine will be the voice that proclaims the will of God.
In other words,
Yeah, right. You just want to be a dictator.
it's about power, as always.
Certainly, the power of the Lord
Fuck you. Keep the name of the Lord out of your mouth.
of us. I have fulfilled my part of the bargain and told you much that you
Only point and click MC, who had one of the best tools in narrative, a sewer key.
Now it's yours.
Yeah, he's the only one with that sewer key carried around with him everywhere. Very helpful, though.
Who else knows it, and how does the Church Intelligence Service mean to prevent the inevitable?
We're not even working with the intelligence
Who are we
people.
working for? Church Intelligence Service? I don't know what you're talking about, but all that Zandona nonsense seems to have softened your brain. That's the only
Like, all the information that we learned, you were following us.
Very well. You asked for it.
You are crazy, aren't you?
It's fresh. All that's
Like, seriously.
is a body.
He followed us all over the world.
What do
And just as we stepped into the archive, like, secret area,
you do with it?
he followed in after us. His followers followed in after us. Like, David and Nina was just reading the book, right? They haven't even looked at everything in that archive yet. Right? They just started reading that one book that's put on the pedestal. One book, right? And his man comes in guns blazing, right? Threatening them, brings them over to this secret area. And then he's like, what? Oh, you know more than you're letting on. Like, church intelligence service bullshit. Like, have you not been following Nina around? That's why you knew she was there, right? You know exactly what she knows. And you think that somehow she's hiding stuff from you? Like, if she knew so much, why is she investigating the Cardinal and going over to that abandoned chapel area and looking into the archives? She wouldn't need to look that up if she knew anything. Common sense, right? But I guess he doesn't have common sense or intelligence because he's so brainwashed by a man that has been dead for hundreds of years, Zandona, that he thinks that he doesn't think. Okay, he doesn't think. I'm thinking too highly of him. He doesn't even think. He doesn't have the brains anymore. All his brain cells have been burned up. Which, what do I say to make it so that I don't die? Also, I was so much like ranting. I did not know what he was saying. What am I supposed to say? Let me take a peek at the walkthrough. Cutscenes follow. Choose any option that meets your fancy. There's no way to change the outcome. Well then, whatever then. I'll just pick whatever. I know nothing.
Sorry. I don't know anything about any intelligence service. And your people shot the man who might have been able to tell you more about it in cold blood.
Yeah.
If you
already killed David.
Game, you are badly mistaken.
He's just a sick psycho.
A totally unnecessary death brought on by your own foolish stubbornness. I shall give you some time to think about the error of your ways. Maybe you will be a bit more cooperative when we talk again.
I don't think Max is dead.
So,
He's not dead.
What have I done? Max is dead. I should have prevented.
I mean, he has the trusty
Should have prevented.
metal
I was the only one who could.
door thing from the stove, right?
I could have saved my father. I could have saved Max. Yes.
He survived. I'm sure he survived.
you.
There's a third game.
For the death of David Corell, who died trying to help me escape, I sealed the fate of Max with a single wrong answer. And my father will be next.
It's not even the wrong answer. How do you know they're just gonna let you go and you tell them what you know? In which you don't even know what
End.
anything, actually.
Hope it will be over soon.
Now see, he survived. Alive. Hallelujah. Of course he didn't die. He has main character power. He can't die that easily.
Stove door. It's a good thing I carry all kinds of stuff around with me.
This is why you need quantum pockets. Because you need to carry everything around you, including steel door that can shield you from dying. Which, by the way, let me save the damn game first. Okay, let me pick up everything that I can. That's a vase. That's a spade. Footprints.
Like this is a guard's patrol route.
The doghouse.
Charred remains of a doghouse.
They did not burn down a dog, right?
But even so, it is too bulky to carry around with
I
me.
hope not.
The gravestone bears the name Fifi. So this is where the dog is buried.
Fifi.
Dogs have a right to rest in peace. I'm glad I'm out of there. Even if it were the last hiding place on Earth, not even an army could make me climb back in.
Cellar window.
Nothing to see except solid bars and a wall beyond. There's no way I can squeeze through there. I'm far too muscular.
Sure, muscular is the word you want to use. Talk to Nina.
Well, hello. You're not mourning my death, are you?
Max! Max, you're alive!
Be quiet, Nina.
Not so loud. Otherwise, that might change pretty
I swear, don't talk that loudly.
Idea how glad I
Jesus.
Who would have thought I'd ever hear you say that? Ms. Kalenkov, you amaze me.
Of course. You don't have any witnesses.
Never mind. If seeing me return from the dead makes you this happy, maybe I should do
You two should get back together. Hey, I ship you guys, okay?
Would you really want that to change?
No, not really.
Yeah.
How come you're still...
Better get back to get back together at the end. I swear.
Get out of here.
Agreed. Do you have a plan?
No, not yet. You know me. But we'll think of something.
Okay, but be quick about it. Pat Shelton might come back at any minute. By the way, in case I haven't mentioned it yet...
Yeah, you better not keep standing at that window. You probably have to hide a little bit. You know, just hide a little bit. Okay, I need to go... I can't really free myself. There's nothing I can do to free myself yet. So let me switch over to Max and, anything I could do? Get the straw? No. Okay.
I can't spring the trap from the outside, and I have no intention of sticking my delicate fingers in there while the mousetrap is set.
She's just too happy, yeah. But she needs to be quiet a little bit,
This
jeez.
should work. That way I
You
can
know,
find
like,
the mousetrap
don't attract the bad guys.
fingers.
Otherwise, he really will be dead. There's only one stove door. Got some cheese.
An innocent little mouse from a gruesome fate and got a big piece of cheese as a reward.
Mousetrap footprints.
There's
Who's on the
a
other
story
side?
behind it.
Can I open the window? Ooh, this one is available for me to go into. Okay, let me save.
A pile of soccer magazines, aptly titled 11 Friends.
11 friends?
Soccer tips aren't going to help me now. I might as well leave them here.
Okay.
Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 666, the Devil's Number and its significance in mathematics.
What weird books.
Sins,
I mean, the first three are like fairy tales, but what are the rest?
I haven't got time to sit and read.
Fine, take the camera. You got time to take that camera, right? Game Girl? Oh. Yeah, Game Girl.
Still works, but there's no game inserted.
We all know what that refers to.
This model was built long before the invention of color television, but at least it's battery operated.
I can't play this, right? Will it attract people?
Turn the television on or take it with me.
Take it with me. Because I don't want to turn it on now and then attract people coming in here.
This thing is so old, it's not even electric. It still works.
Oh, I can sue stuff. Can I go out the door?
No
Oh,
idea where that leads, or whether there are guards on the other side. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks.
smart, smart.
An old shelf. An old shelf.
Old show, a
Did
lectern.
Pat Shelton use this for his sermons on television? Not that I really care.
Books, magazines, ice spray. Okay, ice spray, table. Okay. Once again, safe. I don't know if there are death scenes and second chances in this one, but I'm not gonna try it.
Solid.
Ice spray? Okay, no. Can I use ice spray on her feet things at least? No, I cannot. Nothing I can do.
I don't think I can untie her from here. Not with this anyway. I don't think I...
Yeah, nothing I could do yet at the moment. Okay, let's go back.
From that position, the guard can not only watch the prison, but also has a perfect view of the inner courtyard too. Not the best conditions for getting out of here alive.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Just gonna hide there then. Okay, what can I do? I need to distract the guard. It feels like you've spent a good portion behind bars over the last couple of hours. Yeah, I've been arrested so much. I was in jail, and then I'm in a dungeon. At the very least, Max is free, because he spent a good portion of the game in that dungeon. Can I turn on the TV and hide?
I'll put the television down here for now.
Or can I turn on the television in the grave? Then I could just make sure he's in the grave. No, I cannot do that. If it was me, I would turn on the television right at around the grave area. Right? Like right here. And he'd be like, what the fuck? You know, the guard would come over and be like, why the fuck is there a TV here? And then I'll grab the spade, whack him across the head, knock him out, right? And then toss the guard, you know, tie him up with his own robes or something, you know, and then toss him into the grave. I mean, it's just one man. I'm sure he is, like, strong enough. Or at the very least, like, he could just take off all his clothes, you know, at least get the robe, put on a disguise, you know, make sure he stays here. You could probably find a rope or something somewhere. You could just, like, tie him up. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. But I need to distract the guard. So do I turn on the television or not? Save again before I do anything.
I'll put the...
Okay, then let's turn on the television. Nothing.
Looks like a snowstorm in black and white. Clearly the reception isn't very good here. And there's no sound.
Okay. No
Looks like
sound.
Should I turn...
Take it. Okay, so no sound in this area. I gotta find somewhere there's sound. I put it at the window? But why is there a TV at the fucking window?
I don't have time.
Fine. Fine. No time for TV here.
The thermometer is displaying 19 degrees Celsius. Guess I'm shivering because of nerves rather than temperature then. The temperature display has dropped down to 8 degrees.
Well, I don't know if that's important. But that's all I can do here for now. Where do I use the TV and how do I distract the guy? Has to be something I can do.
Well, the vase is reasonably clean, so in it goes.
Wait, why is the cheese going into the ingredients? Guess I want to make something. Whatever that is.
It's just a root.
Too bulky.
If I start whacking away at the doghouse just like that, it will make a lot of noise. And if someone hears me, then they'll start whacking away at me.
Oh, yeah.
Even dogs have a...
Sorry.
I'm...
Why can I not throw the TV in there?
I don't want to dig any deeper, and I don't want to fill it in. All I want to do is put as much distance between me and my own grave as possible.
Okay. What can I do, Lan?
Looks like this is a guard's patrol route.
What can I do to help?
No time to talk.
Okay. Play as Nina.
My stay in Paris wasn't so bad, but will I ever get out of here alive?
Can I do something?
And to be tied up, I would have a hard time doing that. I think I'm going to call the guard. Hello?
What's up?
Oh, lucky. He went away for now. Cold.
Cold in here. Not just a bit chilly, but
Only cause I keep seeing bars in almost every room. Yeah, it's like there's so many bars.
It's cold in January.
So many bars.
Syria?
very funny. But you'll soon stop laughing when your boss finds out I can't help him anymore, because I've frozen to death. I'll give you 3 guesses who's going to be blamed for that. I sure wouldn't like to be in your shoes.
All right, have it your way. I'll go and check. But you had better not be pulling my leg.
Yes, sure.
Well, it's 8 degrees.
What do you know? You're right. Looks like the temperature has dropped quite a bit. It's down to a mere 8 degrees Celsius now. That's odd. I still feel cozy and warm.
It's probably the vodka. So, can I have something to warm me up now?
Share my vodka? Forget it. But I'm sure that nobody needs this cowl here. I can cover you with that. Don't do anything stupid, though. Right. And now, be quiet.
All right. Thanks. These restraints hurt a lot. Could you please...
That's not gonna happen, but I'll ask him anyways.
My chain?
No. Why?
If I untie you, you're going to run away.
How would I do that? I'm still locked up in this cell. And I wouldn't stand a chance against a strong guy like you.
That's true.
Well...
No, I can't. The boss would kill me on the spot.
I'm hungry.
And I'm thirsty.
You're drinking vodka.
Me, you can go and get yourself a drink. When I get hungry, I have to rely on you to bring me some food.
That's just too bad.
Starving prisoners constitutes torture, and that's against the Geneva Convention.
Less if they care.
Either what?
The Geneva Convention.
You're too dumb to know things like that.
Never heard of it, and not interested either.
You don't have to be. All you have to be interested in is the fact that I'm hungry.
You're getting on my nerves.
I know. Do I get to eat now?
No!
Damn it.
Will do for now. Go ahead. Leave me to my misery.
As you say.
Nice place, Max. Wrap the coat.
Yes?
You look a little warm. Wouldn't you like to take something off?
Is that all you can think about, even in this situation?
Not really, but for now, the cowl is most important. I'll see to the rest later.
Don't you dare.
I love it when you're helpless. I've got the cowl and Nina.
Stop flirting. Save her life
Life
first.
is all about giving and taking.
At least you have a disguise now. Let's wear it.
It's the perfect disguise, as long as I'm not forced to remove the hood.
Can I go through the window into the guard area? Into the door.
Neither the guard outside the door nor the ones in the
Oh,
are going to let me waltz into Shelton's command center just like that.
oh, the
The
hatch.
hatch is secured with a heavy padlock. There's no way I can get it open.
Okay. At least I can get through this door now with the disguise. Can I put the TV here?
Sure, I might be able to use the television to distract the guard, but that won't make him move away from the door.
Wild garlic.
It's always a good idea to have some herbs handy. Not that I have the faintest clue what I might need them for.
Just pick them. You can always make something, whatever that is.
Looks like this is a guard's patrol route. His shoes could do with some cleaning.
There's a lot of dirt everywhere.
Well, the vase is reasonably clean, so in it goes.
Can I make food for him? Can I talk to him? Hold on, let me save. Can I talk to him?
How do I talk to him? Maybe I should pretend I'm a member of Puritas Cordis. But how do those people talk? He doesn't look very bright to me. I'll try the redneck approach then.
Hi there. Who are you? Don't think I know you. You new?
Hi. Well, not really new. But I don't know you either. Are you one of them?
Them?
You know, those sect people.
Sect people? You mean Puritas Cordis, so you're not with them?
No, I was just hired as a guard. Weren't you? Then maybe you can tell me something.
Oh, he's just a guard. He's not involved in the cult. Okay.
Can I? Not really.
No, I'm just a simple guard, too. I don't know what exactly they're up to.
Okay, that's a relief.
Why? You got a problem with them?
No, they always pay my wages right on time. Still, I find them a little creepy.
Shouldn't you go check if all is quiet behind the jail as well?
Who do you think you are? My boss?
No, but if anything happens because you weren't paying attention, I sure wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
You've got a point there. I'd better do my rounds.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for GTFOing.
We'll be back from his patrol soon. I don't know how to explain my presence in the prison to him, and I don't have time to stage an escape.
Oh.
This leads to the cellar. The hatch.
Okay, he can do his rounds, but what am I supposed to do to get him to stay?
Why not? It worked for my grandparents.
Okay. Now can I turn on the TV?
I'll put the Should I?
Right. Now let's get him to do his rounds. He's going to watch the TV and distract him. So I can sneak in.
Hey, pal. You okay?
Sure.
Who are you guarding, anyway?
I don't know, but the boss dragged her in himself.
The boss?
Pat Shelton, of course.
Right. And you really don't know who she is?
No, I somehow get the feeling that I've seen this kid somewhere before, but that's next to impossible.
Really? I don't recognize you. Is he a character that I've seen before?
Can I have a look at the prisoner?
No way. The boss said maximum security. No one is allowed in except the boss himself and his deputy.
Aw, come on. Just 5 minutes. Nobody has to know.
No, I don't want to lose my job again.
You said you lost your job before, right?
Don't remind me.
Come on, tell me about it. How did it happen?
I had the perfect job. Not too much to do, and I was able to focus
What
on
job?
really important
Tell me what job it is.
work.
Such as
Soccer and cheese soup.
soccer and cheese soup?
What?
Sure. I can't think of anything more.
Oh, he's really into soccer. That's how we are supposed to know that.
You see?
I kind of inferred that from the
Was keep an eye on a few papers.
magazines at the back.
So, why did you lose your job?
It was rotten luck. One of the patients sneaked off.
Oh,
They found out I had been
now I remember him.
soup during working hours.
He was in the first game at the hospital.
Unfair.
Nina was the one who sneaked out.
Then I've made up my mind never
Yeah, they did encounter him.
hours again.
But you can still have cheese soup, can't you?
Only in emergencies.
I can make cheese soup for
What's
him.
with that odd grave in the backyard?
You mean where the dog is buried?
Yes.
Apparently, lightning struck the doghouse when Shelton was having another of his tantrums. He was yelling
Yeah, right.
just because one of the guards overslept by a few minutes.
And?
Well, the guard seemed to be quite unperturbed. That's when Shelton really flipped and threatened him with eternal damnation. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning struck the doghouse right next to the guard. The guy suffered severe burns, and
Yeah, I think he just made that up.
Oh.
the charred remains of the doghouse and the dog's grave have served as a kind of memorial ever since. And it works too. I, for one, wouldn't dream of crossing Shelton.
What a weird story. Was that bolt of lightning just a coincidence, or...
He probably made it happen.
I'll go do my rounds and make sure that all is quiet.
All right, you know where to find me.
I need some water. I need to make that, I need to make the cheese soup. How am I supposed to make that cheese soup? I don't have water yet. Where can I get water? Or maybe I'll tell him to do his rounds.
If I were looking for the perfect example of an evil mastermind's dim-witted henchman, I'd say I've found him.
Yeah, okay, tell him to do his rounds. Maybe you get distracted.
Hey, pal.
Sure.
Isn't it time you were doing your rounds?
What are you, some kind of slave driver?
I just
Sorry.
what's best for you.
All right, I'm going.
He keeps working for the bad guys, I swear. Yeah, go, and then watch soccer.
The guard will be...
No, he's not watching soccer. Why is he not watching soccer? Wait, maybe I couldn't put it there. Maybe I set it in the wrong area. Okay, hold on. Put it at the lectern.
I'll put the television...
Then turn it on.
Turn the...
Okay, then tell him to do his rounds so he can watch the television. Sorry, I keep telling him to do his rounds. Same conversation over and over again.
Isn't it time?
What? All right.
Yeah, go. And watch soccer. I turn on the television for you.
The guard is distracted by the television. I'd better not bother him. It might put silly ideas in his head, like returning to his post at the prison.
Right. Nice. Okay, let's go in.
The soccer match will keep the guard busy for a while. I'd better make the most of it.
Okay, time to save. Alarm button, number pad.
An old iron stove. Doesn't look like it's working, though. At least it must have been out of use for ages. This looks extreme. It may not be staying. A number pad for entering codes.
What's the code?
A number pad here. I guess if you enter the right code, it will open the cell door.
I don't know the code yet. Hold on.
One of those. An instant camera. Something of a museum piece in this age of digital photography. Looks like an alarm button.
I don't think I'm gonna press that.
Phew. I don't think I can
Okay, I can't untie her yet.
even dog. The hatch is secured with a heavy padlock. There's no way I can get it open.
How am I supposed to do anything? Or what am I supposed to do?
I don't think... If I press the alarm button now, all the guards will be here in seconds. Not a good idea.
Yeah, not a good idea at all. Okay, what can I do?
Phew. Looks like this is a guard's patrol route. His shoes...
I'm a bit
could use some-
confused. Okay. A photo. I should have taken a photo. Of what?
There's a number pad here.
Number pad.
I can't see any weak spots. I've got to think of a way to get Nina out of there before Pat Shelton comes back. Looks like...
What am I supposed to be taking this on? I feel like I missed a step. He's outside. I got 2 sacks. Okay.
Someone carved symbols into the wood.
Oh, there are symbols on the
Kind
wood.
of language? I don't know. I can't make it out.
Okay, take a photo of it.
Let's take a picture of these carved symbols. Maybe that will help.
Can you see this?
Take a look at this photo, will you? Do
these symbols mean anything to you?
What symbols? I can't see a thing. It's too dark.
Too bad.
Make it light.
Good idea. This will illuminate the photo so it can be seen in the dark. Nina, can you make out the symbols carved into the bench?
Symbols? That's Russian.
Sure. That's what I meant. So what does it say?
Snow White, soccer, and devil.
Snow White, soccer.
Snow White, soccer, devil.
That's what it says.
Snow White have 7 dwarfs. Soccer is
I suppose it could
something.
be some kind of mnemonic trick for remembering something important.
Then 666.
Yes, could be.
Hold on, let me go and check the books.
A pile of soccer magazines.
Oh. 711666, I think.
There's a number. 7, 1, 1, 6, 6, 6. Let's see if this is the right code. Fair princess, I
Shut up!
you from the clutches of
Why are you so loud? The guard is literally right beside watching the television.
Quick, untie me.
Have you got any idea how we can get out of here?
Out?
Yes, out. Or were you planning on staying for coffee?
I'm not leaving. You heard what Shelton is up to.
Sure, but what can we do? Shelton is sitting high and dry in his tower, and the
Yeah, like self-preservation, zero. They have no common sense.
frighten them off by just
You're
shouting.
sneaking around before, and then immediately after you get the cell door open, you talk loudly like he can't hear you.
My dad is...
Whisper, man. Use your inner voice, people.
Okay.
Inner voice.
Change things. It's still suicide, but of course we've got to try.
But I swear, man,
to get
these
out of
people
here
are
before the
dumb.
guard comes back. Wait here. You can't go out into the yard without a cowl. And even if you were wearing it, your perfect figure would just be too easy to recognize.
Max.
They're all men here, remember? If someone speaks to you and you have to answer, you'll...
Hold on.
So you...
Isn't the guy watching television like right here? Or did he just turn off the television and leave conveniently as
Okay.
we sneak Nina in to hide here?
Move on. We have to get into the tower as soon as we can
What?
and prevent the detonation of that volcano.
Nina, you may not like this at all, but I've got an idea.
What are you doing with that sack? You can't seriously think.
Unlike you, I have a perfect disguise. But what are we gonna do if someone comes in and sees you?
I don't know, but I do know that there is no way I'm climbing into that sack.
We could just sneak out of here, but you do want to save your father, don't you? That means we have to do everything in our power to...
Yeah, put the potato sack on, okay?
And we can only do...
Being alive is better.
Caught.
But...
But nothing.
Here
No, but...
No nothing, no buts.
you go, before they discover you and it's too late. Oh, great. The guard is back in front of the prison. And now there's a guard at the tower's entrance, too. That doesn't make getting into the command center any easier. I guess there's nothing like a good challenge.
Of course, of course, of course. So let's save. Can I put something... Oh, this is Nina in a sec. Can I put hay or something in the sack?
The hatch is secured with a heavy padlock. There's no way I can get it open.
How am I supposed to do this now? What happened to him?
What's wrong with you? You're crying like a baby that's lost its teddy bear.
Why do these things always happen to me?
What is wrong?
Okay, I'll tell you, but keep it to yourself.
Don't worry. Tell me.
The prisoner got away!
Bummer.
Yes, again.
Again?
Yes, it's happened to me before. Back home.
That is really unfortunate.
Unfortunate. This is the end. Who is going to employ a prison guard whose prisoners keep escaping?
Yeah, he's not a very good guard.
See? My first job was just perfect. The building was secure, and I had nothing else to do all day but watch soccer and eat cheese soup. It was paradise.
Until Eve came along.
Eve? No, I think her name was Nina. Something like that anyway. I have no idea how she got away. And then I got a second chance here.
I am so sorry for ruining your life.
When that chick was locked up here, I said to myself, Spivak, that kid looks a lot like the prisoner from back then.
I feel bad for him somehow.
Doesn't give you the slip.
He has a bad job, I swear.
You know what they say? History repeats itself.
I'll go and look for your escapee.
I doubt you'll find her, but maybe you'll have more luck.
And who's this guy? What you doing?
Hi. Nice weather, isn't it?
Nice weather. It's going to come down in buckets.
Back in a sec, just gonna grab some foodies.
Remember,
Good, go, grab some food, eat.
it helps the plants.
I'll probably eat after I'm done for like streaming.
Well, you've got a point.
Eating a bit
Are
late,
you one of
but
us, then? I took you for just another of those mindless guards.
If I pretend to be a member of Puritas Cordis, I'll probably slip up pretty quickly. Or maybe not. Could it really work? I'll try a cautious approach.
just don't let me pick the
Cordis or
conversation.
Guard. Our pure hearts and firm faith are what bring us together.
Wisely spoken, brother. But between you and me, if you're not a guard, why have I never met you before? They gave me pictures of all the followers of Puritas Cordis on the estate, so I wouldn't let
I already ate and ended up ordering some coffee to help me finish a shift. Are you almost done with a shift yet?
you at all. Take off your hood so I can get a better look at you.
Ugh, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. How do I wheedle my way out of this one?
You are right, brother. Officially, I'm one of those mindless guards, but I'd like to become one of you.
Wonderful. But you'll have to be patient. Pat Shelton is up to his elbows in work right now.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't recognize
He
us.
put in a good word for you.
I can't imagine how any amount of good words would persuade Shelton not to shoot me dead on sight.
That would be wonderful.
It's output based. I'm basically working on the second half of what I need to do, so it really depends on how fast I can get it done. Well, I hope you get it done sooner or later.
What's that hatch?
I can go home faster.
It leads down into the storage cellar. There's a coal chute behind the hatch.
A coal chute? Mind if I take a look?
Is there a new delivery of coal?
No, not that I know of.
Then why would I open the hatch?
You're right. There's really no need.
Oh well, but that could still be a way of getting inside the house.
Your leader's a pretty busy man, isn't he?
Yes, it's really bad at the moment. So many public appearances, the press...
He didn't have to do this. He just want power and fame.
I really don't envy...
Crazy asshole.
To mention all the organizing he has to do. Oh, and then those gripers were after him, and he had to take care of them too. But no matter how busy he's always friendly and helpful, and willing to lend us an ear.
Yeah, you're crazy too.
Wonderful person
You think he's helpful?
I can hardly wait. And there's that big plan he wants to put into action, right?
Big plan? What big plan?
You know, that New York thing.
New York? What are you talking about?
Does he really know nothing about the plan with the flood wave? But in that case, how is Shelton going to put his plan into action? It must take a lot of organizing, surely. Don't any of these people know what they're actually doing?
Oh, I heard rumors about a big plan involving the UN headquarters in New York, but maybe I got it wrong.
I don't know. I've never heard of such a plan. No one knows just what Shelton does up in his tower, or why he needs all that technically...
So they're just blindlessly following the crazy man?
I also know I'm gonna find a way into that...
Well, okay.
And I certainly know what I'm going to do with Shelton once I get my hands on him.
Trust is very...
You're gonna strangle him.
We know that we can entrust our fates to him because he protects us. We have proof of that every day. And that's what makes us the happiest people on God's earth.
Oh,
Yes,
fuck you.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, but who can blame them?
You're fooling the wrong man, dude.
Bit of strength and security in a world that's threatening to crumble with uncertainty. We simply must find a way into that tower if we're to stop Shelton. How we do it isn't all that important, but it's got to be soon, before it's too late.
I've got to do my rounds. See you later.
God be with you.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really care about you. I need coal.
I feel vaguely discontented and therefore increasingly frustrated and aggressive. I feel so much better now.
Okay, no comments on that.
Idea to remove the evidence of my vandalism.
Coal sack. There's a shipment of coal.
I've got to create the impression that I work here, so I only need to pretend. The guard would just close the hatch again anyway, so that action would just be a waste of energy for very little purpose. The hatch. If the guard looks inside...
Nina, I'm gonna hide you in a second sack, filled with charred rubble. It's perfect camouflage. I'm sure no one will spot you.
You could have been a bit more careful.
I was as careful as I could be. Sorry.
All right, all right.
Thank you. Shipment of coal.
Hey, could you open the hatch for me?
Why? Has the coal delivery arrived?
Sure. Why else would I be asking you to open the hatch?
Okay, hang on. I'll go get the key.
Okay, then I'll go get the coal sack.
This guy's a gentleman when he's not blindlessly following like
Take a
Pet
quick
Shelton.
look inside that coal sack.
Huh? What for?
Because the boss has ordered everything to be checked before it comes into the house or leaves it.
Including the coal sacks? What does he expect to find there? Undercover agents?
I know it seems a bit overcautious, but
Well,
Nothing but coal.
there is an undercover person in there.
I'll lower it as carefully as possible. I can only hope Nina won't fall too hard. And if she does, I hope she'll grit her teeth and not cry out.
She better be smart and not cry out, I swear.
Let's see if I can find a window to the cellar room where Nina is. Nina, are you okay?
Clearly.
Could it be that you have always wanted to toss me down a coal chute?
You guessed it.
You make my most secret dreams come true.
Next time you plan to make one of your dreams come true, give me some warning. Just so I can put on some padded clothes.
I'll keep that in mind. Can you see anything?
I'm going to take a look. Don't go too far away. I might need you.
Okay.
Okay, just grab everything. Helmet. If I walk over, does it... Oh my god. Fucking parrot.
What's wrong, Polly? Why all this noise? Usually only raise a ruckus whenever a stranger enters the room. But there's nobody here, so calm down.
The parrot starts screeching the minute it catches sight of me and I get too close. Very annoying.
Very annoying indeed. Can I cover the cage?
Handkerchiefs are far too small to cover the cage.
Oh. Nothing. I got a wine bottle.
Max, I've got something for you.
Okay.
There. With a bit of luck, this could actually turn into something edible.
Potential cheese soup.
I guess these ingredients could be used to concoct something edible, but it doesn't look too appetizing yet.
Can I stir it? Can you heat up the soup? Is that what you need to do? Heat up the soup? Cook it? Well, there's a sewing machine, so I could kind of sew this together, or rather,
I've got something
Max
for you.
can. So, ask Max. Use the sewing machine.
I always wondered what good that needlework course I took at school would do me. Now I know.
Now you know! Okay. Back to Nina.
Nina, I've got something for you.
Ask Nina. Cover the damn bird.
What's wrong, Polly? Why all this noise? Usually only raise a ruckus whenever but there's...
Yeah, okay.
Start.
Okay, wait. Pick her.
Nina,
There we go. Save.
People used to cook meals on this. A long, long time ago.
Oh. Potential cheese soup.
Nina, I've got something for you.
Make cheese soup.
The stove won't work without fuel. What? There's everything here that I need to light a fire? How odd. I usually have to go find some 5 million items first. But who's complaining? I'm sure it will be much harder the next time around.
Yeah, just be happy with what you have. Make the fire cook the damn cheese soup.
The vase is made of plastic. It would melt in about a minute.
Oh.
Success. I poured the concoction from one container into another.
Make
One
the
of
cheese
two
soup.
things might happen. Either this will actually turn into cheese soup, or the whole caboodle will blow up in one big bang.
Make cheese soup.
Well, it didn't explode, and it doesn't even taste all that bad. I'm delighted.
Right. Pass this.
Far too bulky to fit through those bars.
Oh, sorry.
I'll pour some of this cheese soup into the vase.
Okay, cheese soup vase. And give it to the other guard.
I've got something for you.
Cheer him up a little bit, because we are the cause of his ruined life. He make bad choices being like guards for the wrong places, but still. I still feel bad for him, so here you go, cheese soup.
I brought some hot cheese soup to cheer you up.
Oh, thanks a lot. But first I should... Oh, never mind. The prisoner is gone anyway. No point in letting the tasty soup get cold.
Right. Grab some hay. Or, why am I in here now? Do I click on the alarm button and then he just vanishes? Right, gonna have to start heading off now. And too close to 3 a.m. Good night all and have good rest of the stream. Yeah, go for it. Go to bed. Best Max, I have to go out first. Hold on. Have a cheese soup.
Max, I've got something for you.
Yeah, and thank you for dropping by, Ghostly Ozzy. Before I forget to thank you. You know, I'm actually very happy that you dropped by.
I'll just hide these medals in the straw. I tossed the gold medals in there, but they failed to make the moldy straw look more appealing. Enjoying your cheese soup?
Yes, it's really good. But don't get your hopes up. I'm not sharing it.
I don't want your cheese soup.
What's that sparkling in the straw over there?
Sparkling? What do you mean sparkling?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know, and I don't care.
What if it's something valuable?
Why would there be anything valuable in there?
Don't know. Maybe the prisoner hid something back there.
Right. But you keep your hands off. It's all mine. After all, I'm the one responsible for this cell. Gold! It's gold! Maybe I'll find some more. Yes, there must be more here.
Well then, have fun rummaging through all that moldy straw. But the door is... I'm going to trigger the alarm. If I'm lucky, that will lure the guards out of the main building. And then Nina and I can make it to the tower without getting caught.
Did you just do that?
Yes. My father always said if you mess up...
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, guard. I am so sorry for ruining your life. Please be alive after this.
What's going on here?
Well, it's not really...
Please survive. Please don't be
You
killed.
in the cell. And where's the prisoner?
It's a long story.
And what about those gold coins you've got in your hand?
That should keep those two busy. And with any luck, the guards from the tower should already be on their way here too. I'll just go and let Nina know. If there's any chance of stopping Shelton, now is the time to try. We made it this far. Now you need to get all the way to the top.
Me? And what will you be doing? Organizing a coffee party?
Sure, with the guards. Somebody has to watch your back after all.
You're going back out there?
It won't be long before they realize you're gone, and that I'm not as dead as they think, maybe. When that happens, there'll be quite an uproar here.
But what are you going to do? Run around in circles and hope they don't catch you?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Max,
Yes?
take care. Remember what you promised. If anyone gets to kill you, it will be me.
Yes, I know. Don't worry. You'll get to exercise that right someday. Actually, I'm more worried about you right now. There could be guards in the tower. Pat Shelton is definitely there. And even if the place were deserted, I'd have no idea how we can stop the disaster from happening.
Just leave that to me. I've got an idea.
Really? What idea?
I don't have time to explain. And not the slightest.
I mean, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna try my best.
You're right. We should hurry.
Why not?
Here's some stuff I found. Maybe you'll find a use for some of it.
Thanks. Be careful. I'd like to see you again.
Same here. You be careful.
Okay, okay.
I'm in luck. No guard to be seen anywhere. That just leaves Pat Shelton. Well, Pat Shelton and a bomb that may cause half the world's population to drown. Half the world's population, including my father. But it's not going to happen. I am here to foil this madman's evil plans.
I am going to hot soup at him.
Soup, but if I take good aim... Would you care for some hot soup, Mr. Shelton? This should buy me some time.
Let's hope you die.
This panel controls nearly everything. If there's any way of preventing a disaster, it has to be through here. No thanks, I wouldn't read something like that
Okay.
if they paid me, and it's too ugly for a paperweight. The Prophecies of
Zadona or Zandona.
Weirdo Pat Shelton.
So, wait, hold on a
Of
moment.
his equally weird role model close at hand.
It could be a code, but it has to be like a... I could take that.
I can't push this button. Seems like it's blocked. I can't... The number pad...
Oh.
The number pad...
Warning. You are about to change the radio frequency between the bomb and the control station. Please enter the new frequency. Press enter to confirm, or abort by pressing exit.
Okay, wait. I think the password, because the only clue here is Zadona, right? So it would be to spell out Zadona or Zandona? A. N is 5. D. O. N. A.
The radio frequency has been changed. Warning. You are... Please press enter.
It's 9152.
The alarm system has been deactivated. Warning. Please enter. Press enter.
Okay, sorry. 5 2.
Warning. Warning. The self-destruct mechanism has been activated. You can abort the process by re-entering the code.
Here's a way to avert disaster. If I remove the card, this whole place will explode, and the radio contact with the bomb will be interrupted. Yes, everything here would be blown to smithereens, including me and Max.
At least our father would be safe.
What do I have?
And we saved the world.
I'll make it if I run fast enough. That sometimes works, at least in movies.
Let's hope it
It's
works.
a rotten joke, but if I don't laugh right now, I might cry.
I knew it! The prodigal daughter is still there! You will never get out of here, my dear. I have locked the door on the first floor, and the guards have been alerted. So don't make things difficult for the two of us. Just hand me the chip card, and
I can break the card and then everyone dies on this island. Why not?
open arms.
Up yours!
Your impertinence is quite uncalled for.
And you're monologuing. I mean, he is a criminal, you know? Like the villain. They always monologue.
That now, would you?
Like idiots.
No. But I like the alternative even less. At least this way, you get to die along with me. I must make sure that Shelton never gets the chip card. But I cannot keep hopping from floor to floor until the self-destruct mechanism reduces the whole place to rubble. The guy is armed, and if I can't think of a way to keep him at bay, he will get me sooner or later. Right, Nina? Think hard and fast.
He jumped. Oil canister? Oh, so safe. Scales.
What am I...
Oil canister. Oil
I
canister.
cannot...
I don't know what to do.
This place is...
Open. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shelton will come back. I must...
Can I...
I could knock the statue over and have it block the way up. Rats, here comes Shelton. I need more time.
And he just jumps. Down again. The wheel. Okay, hold on. I'm panicking. A-tier villains already put their plans in motion a good hour to 30 minutes earlier than expected. Well, yeah. Okay, save again. Go back up. Back up. I peeked a little bit at the walkthrough because I'm panicking. Thank you for giving me...
This canister. Those guards are really good shots.
Thank you for giving me oil. And jump again. Jump. Don't die. Don't die. Is he still upstairs? I'm just gonna go down again. One step. It doesn't open. Okay. At least she's a good climber. Okay. Oil on the stairs?
Great idea. If I let the oil drip from the bullet holes, the slippery stairs...
Do it! He's climbing the stairs already and you're still monologuing? Don't monologue!
This won't keep him at bay forever, but at least it will buy me some time.
Push the statue now.
Right. Now I will cut off the rope so that Shelton cannot get up here. Oh, there. I did it. The world is saved. And
Wait, that's it?
I'm about to die.
Is this the
I
ending?
think I'm really cut out to be a heroine. Right now, I'd rather be, well, anywhere but here. I hope that Max will make it at least But how could he? This explosion.
Is that it?
Blow.
Am I going to die? I mean, there's a third game, right? Nina can't die. She's the main character.
The system will self-destruct in 60 seconds.
I'm so
60 fucking seconds, man.
so much I still wanted to tell you.
Please survive. Oh,
Nina! Where are you?
of course. It's our boy, Max. He has a fucking helicopter. Of course he does. Why would he not?
Nina!
Where did he even get the helicopter?
Nobody can escape their destiny!
Well, good arm. Has great arm strength at least, so she could hold on to the helicopter. Man. Be a part of a series. This nightmare isn't over. Yeah, there's still one more game after this.
Blue sky.
Unfortunately, Nina, you don't get to enjoy your life yet.
Last but not least, me, the man of your dreams.
Right. Don't you think a little thank you might be in order?
Thank you? For what?
Well, who just saved your butt for you? Not to mention the rest of the world.
Hold on. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be languishing in Shelton's moldy old cell.
Yeah.
And who rescued you from the tower when the bomb was ticking? Well,
Okay, maybe you did contribute a bit to getting us through this thing alive. A tiny little bit.
Well, at the very least, they defeated Puritas Cordis, so they're not the problem in the next
Still
game.
my hero.
finally. I was starting to think I'd have to wait forever to hear you say that.
Oh, Max, the important thing is that we're both here now, far away from any trouble.
Yeah, right.
It was about time. No stress, no urgency.
There's Secret Files 3.
And no other women.
Sam, don't worry. She was never serious competition. I've forgotten her already.
I should hope so. And now let us...
And yes, about Sam Peters, she does have a spin-off game, and her game takes place between Game 2, which is this game, and Game 3. So the next game we'll be playing first is actually Secret Files Sam Peters.
Suddenly dropping so rapidly.
Before we start Secret Files 3. It's a short spin-off, so it's not too long.
Failed.
There are people who complete it in under like 2 hours.
A totally non-committal letter of intent was signed. Everything is back to normal.
When Vladimir Kalenkov returned from the UN General Assembly in New York and heard about his daughter's adventures, he blew a fuse.
Of course he did.
Absolutely forbade Nina to ever use him as an excuse for her adventures again. Nina refused to comment.
2 pilots known as Red 2 and Red 3 supposedly contributed greatly to the destruction of an enormous battle station. Rumor has it they keep reappearing in a famous series of Japanese role-playing games. Fleming...
Are they characters in the game? I don't remember them.
Way off. Since his fortune has dwindled considerably due to his excessive travels, and probably won't last that long, he has gone back to working in the tourist industry. His adventure cruises on replicas of the Titanic, the Poseidon, and the Andrea Doria are all the rage among high society vacationers.
Let's hope nothing happens to those ships.
Rolling in money after making a deal with certain VIPs not to publish any more sketches.
Okay, so at least Feng Li have a good ending.
Adopted by Sydney, the porter. They're traveling the 7 seas.
Oh, and Oscar and Sydney had a good ending too.
Sam Peters never
Nice.
reached the authorities where she had meant to get help. Her compass got smashed on the way, and she was out of signal rockets, so she wandered aimlessly and helplessly through the Indonesian jungle for a while. Weeks later, she came across a red-handed monkey that led her to a cove where she was picked up by a fishing boat. Any attempts at persuading Max to join her on an adventure entitled 2 Lovers, 1 Secret Mission failed, due to massive protest on Nina's part. Charismatic and eloquent, the front
Well, at least Sam Peters made it out alive.
knew how to fasten.
So we'll see more of her in the next game that we play, since it's before the third game, in terms of game timeline. So we'll play a bit of that.
Are often heard
And it's short too, so it won't take too long.
The snack stand owner has recently started raking in the money with his new e-business, selling fortune cookies with customized...
Smart, very smart. I didn't ruin his life.
Offers motivational messages for developers. Sleep is the enemy of success. Gimmicks for the press. Rate this game highly or you will sink low. Or package inserts for consumers. Those without expectations will always be content. The areas of application are practically infinite. The homeless man quit drinking and his past existence as Detective Kansky. He tripped trying to fish a 10-cent coin from the wishing well.
What? He's Detective Kansky?
Lost his memory again and became a famous eccentric actor.
I thought he died in his first game.
He took the cup wrapped in aluminum foil.
Wait, no, he's alive.
Famous art collector. Now he's cool.
Wow.
With a cellmate who plays the harmonica all the time.
I did not expect that.
They took away the heavy equipment from his SUV before they locked him up. The police officer got tired of the constant wailing of the harmonica and the surveyor's endless protestations of innocence. She quit her job.
I feel bad for the surveyor, though. We kind of ruined his life.
At important cycling events. Mr. Rossi is still seeking his fortune. And the car rental firm is still seeking Mr. Rossi, having discovered the sloppily fixed scratch on the
Oh, he rented the car.
Encouraged by his success with the monkey, the zookeeper tried to teach the crocodile to play fetch. He got a new job as a hook-handed pirate in a well-known theme park near Paris.
Prison guard Spivak miraculously survived the huge explosion and decided to take a break from standing guard over heroes. He worked hard to perfect the world's best...
Okay, we didn't completely ruin his life.
But then chose to return to his original profession. He has a few job interviews coming...
Wait, what? Keep being a chef. Why do you not want to be a chef? Memorial, David Correll, Matthew Wakefield, William Patterson, Bishop Chesterperry, Pat Shelton, Katrina Jordan, the ship's doctor, the barkeeper, and the tower guard. All of those who sacrificed their virtual lives for the sake of drama and suspense. I feel bad for Katrina Jordan. She, as much as she's very annoying, she's not a bad person. You know, the fact that she got killed by the stupid bartender, I feel bad for her. She really did nothing wrong. And of course, David, good old David, who saved our lives and sacrificed himself. You're a hero, is all I can say. You're a fucking hero. The rest of them, okay, the ship's doctor, wait. Yes, the ship doctor did get killed too. He's also an innocent guy. My bad, I don't remember you all that much because you appeared like, what, 5 seconds? Yeah, oh, the tower guard. Oh yeah. Well, that's it for this game, I guess. By the way, practically no animals were harmed during the making of Secret Files 2. The developers, on the other hand, had to be committed to mental institutions, drooling and babbling. Now well on their way to recovery by now. Let's hope you recover fast. You know, and they probably did recover completely because they did make a third game. And a spin-off game. So, we hereby confirm that you successfully played Secret Files 2 Puritas Cordis all the way through. That you have saved the world from certain doom. You are henceforth authorized to bear the title of superhero. Playing time is 603 minutes. You guys can't see, so I'll read it for you. Left click use is 1,907 times. Right click use is 389 times. Use game help 277 times because of course I'm stupid. Meters walked 4,981. Number of saves 45. The evaluation of his statistics showed that you were good enough to automatically qualify for further missions to save the world that may arise. The Secret Files team salutes you for this achievement with utmost reverence and highest esteem. A copy of this document will be saved in an installation folder. If you want to print that out. And yeah, that is it for Secret Files 2 Puritas Cordis. Thank y'all so much for joining me on this case, actually. It's a very dramatic, bizarre, crazy case. And although yes, it's a lot of the parts of it is like fake and like fictional, but unfortunately the cult part though, because I watched true crime before, unfortunately people like that do exist in real life. So let's hope they don't go up to the scale of Puritas Cordis anytime soon or ever in the future, okay? Since we already had like a guy that's similar to that, like the Jonestown thing. Have you guys ever heard of that before? It's a really popular like case for cults and stuff. And let's hope it never got to that level ever again. That's the next game, this CB movie series. Okay, as I said, the character Sam Peters have a spin-off game that she appears in, which takes place between game 2 and 3 in terms of the game timeline. Even though it's actually released after Secret Files 3 in 2013, because Secret Files 3 came out in 2012. However, because of the game timeline thing, I will play Secret Files Sam Peters first tomorrow, but it's been said that it's a very short game. Most people finish it within like 2 hours or so, maybe even less than that. So I'll probably play that for the first half of the stream tomorrow. And then after finishing that game, I will switch over to Secret Files 3. And of course, as you all know, after Secret Files, I will be playing Kathy Rain. Or Katie Rain. How do you pronounce her name? I don't remember. But yeah, for now, that's the plan. So tomorrow, I will start playing Secret Files St. Peters first because it's short. Then switch over to Secret Files 3. No. So yeah, that is it for tonight. I thought I could play more of Secret Files. We could like start Secret Files like St. Peters today and finish it today, but apparently I was like 5 hours away from the ending for this game. Okay, I was close, but not super close. There's still a lot going on, but we did manage to finish the game today, thankfully. I'm very happy about that. And yeah, this is a good place to end the stream and the video from my YouTube. So for those of you who are watching live on YouTube, not live, I'm watching the VODs on YouTube, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.